comes to me, I'll start with your Christorist. Many be diagro, many be diagro, many be anti Christorist now on so otise akotie epie. Udi one grossa Christorist ni pie. Etise akotie na epie na the more epie no the volume of ni homba no 70, 80, 90. And to honum no kasa no be catch say no fashion. E o de o twa no no mfre. And to no be ka say fashion me twam. And ti so mo pe o de be hwam e ho na be call sideways. E ho na be che say kotikitwa no e wo ahondin ten kase no o be hu kase but e ya Jimmy. E no mo so on peketwa no but ahondin wom. And a honum no utumi say a sideways. Or nuna obeka chia will say, okay, mami buto ho obesan buto ho obuto ho anwunwe na o hye no ubesom ti say aponchi ni we and ti say na obeka no paka one side afi na wa kosro say and the honum no a honor obeka chia will say yes. Me want about 4 times. Thank you, Daddy.
Bible into a dear soon for so dear kind number 1 eba. Second, so be nyatinka e wo redeem. Now who be sisi wo so. Hey, o dear de wunya di o numudi. What see o di ase a. Hey, sister. Enye easy. Wan ka sa obeti se bibiri na mo redeem. Wo hu sisi wo so. Wo ye wi said offer kwa obi for no. Ah wu sane. Asa wu sane o di anoma. Asa wu ko su hu nsawam. Asa wu kwa kachi abo. Asa wu kwa paolome. Odie de so mfa so. Esa beti de obi adi mi ama mi bi odi mi ma mi say envelope say kufu mi ko bi emu sister dano e bi se wo mi kra obi ni mi ma mi say sika ne da envelope kufu papa bi se panie eti odi ai dano so ma aduma ne so nani onu so aduma so nani eti no sika no de ma mi ti mi hu say yes papa yi wo ye Mr. Ochia hey Someha. Una mdana chikra wan hwe ya okra benya.
Oh, say like obabu ho say wotafuni twem man sana like e man ne ho timi e ba ansa na wotafuni twem a no kwa ho timi ba ansa na wo be man wayi wadwuma. And a phase wo have sense so wudi kan ma oba ne ho ba ansa na obe ma no so to aso a eno ye very good pa and a phase no aware force no open match a say be ma ne so oba da oba free match no satana ma odie ye de pa ba obe ma ofo so free match na oba ne ye ready a esa isi ana ho aba what I say e ji say wo timi oba ne timi enya current free match say bia o mi wura ne de me kwado bo se be won bo se na ko dampa ne so utumi se so da obefre match ko dampa so no bie the trum no bie the trum na de twani mu bom sa and utumi ko dia utumi se yes o very comfortable ba wa wo do pe e se bia ko free match na se bia like o free match na se oba na impresso na wo do pe e ko free a e sa na ama wa e basa e ti oba free match a e na eboa u ta free mu no ta free twani mu no na do udo nsase no etiti nu fo no saa obo se no se usu tafri ma usu etwe epinesi mu no ebobi se oh see yes bibia timi koso kama ona se etiti tafri mu they are very good by now so for ni hwan na so omu ni se nyina quotation
on ba ho madam aya na ohun ayese yi na ohun yo de si twa da de krampa won te da what yase won ade na nkasa na se particular na nkasa ade no eye de onyankopon etwe ne ye de nyankopon sheda boni ye etwe wo pa e de cha sichire so onya collect one de a eye de papa na ebu ha enye papa It unya there collect maybe a 50 cent. What you see? A be a 50 cent. And a boo also to me say yes, a more ram. I'll bet me trying to coffee cocoa. What's your coffee cocoa now? And also the one who boom. No trying to coffee cocoa, no one not is a bicycle. No. Sanet here, at the end there, Naku person or born there, and my motive says steam no. Say, at the end of your bonka crab and a chose up, Utu now cry now foul. Now home back collect is idea. Now a day back where me that grass or burn no more show. Everybody is unya check a crab a sign. What you say, we say, and my baby a talk among ya, and the idea talk among. At the end, and a man so young who you see so who ye the price. Ghana for man, or one has the baby to be says, at any time, Biana, at the end of the day, Nanya. What you say, a boo how to say yes, a collect one, a sort to say, you know.
So, wife, a request is a tough retrimming manual, and so we didn't hear more. As I said, what the honor answer when you inherit now, wife at Tam Cotiash and no doubles when you inherit a day to when you inherit. Also, feel it. So, in John, also, during the time when you're doing the time, also, your manual, also to me a ban in name. So, now don't touch the manual, a lie by lie. So, what I say. Now, don't touch the manuso, a dear, grow a watch banana, said dear. No. As sounds on so then, why in ye? As I say, Manibu or more chariba. And into news only Kiwama, and more where the hono so a day. A bang, me bantam. Sadiabian, who are banan, who's you know, Ababi go now to touch them, our father and I'm the trebenim. As I know who at Tetan, so home. I said they won't tell him. There's none feelings. Do they will touch the man for one line? What if I want Nadia see for Nasa Befa one line? Nadia San across the Ababa Befa, a main road. A honor was and watching it twice. No watching it twice. Now go said, no honor action, nothing, none where they air Benis and Neba. That's how Okohon Muya. Now they will touch a man's fire, main road, no bar, Quasamba form. Yes, it's me a kicking inside the electrical shock. And you, a done on Quanaf in home band. Tess and answer the watch channel, no way noise and no you say no. Nothing is a baby, you need not to say, who here a year a bounce on an iniquity and Judy Ramumanasa, as a honor a cost smooth. So, Tiamono so a think as a baby with them, and then they will mind air quartier and run a diagram.
Baba Red Light Shows were United Television. Medas be brace on the channel no ato ehase ye frame Vicky Zugana you Red Light Shows you baba discuss a viewers consent. Mo consent amuji di enough. Mo trust enough mo try dia braye no eno na yeso ye be make sure say be kata modin so fefe na e be ya ye face discrimination ni judgmental society no entimi enye mo hwe wate nkomo bi wo ho a woni unamfo ne family entimi endi ntina wo so oni obi a on cheda mbe wo bebre sa na so obi a wo trust no no e na kodi sa nkomo no na yen e na mo di sa trust na I believe no ahye mu na mo ahwe dia be yeso eni so. Thank you so much. Then you mean as much as possible, you be making sure say you better tackle as many problems as possible because problems need the air dosun. Now yeah, sometimes me read a bit more and I'm some who say so when you na mutimi when you na in marriages then why marry? Because you can clearly tell, say, ebi mu oho aware is not for them. Uko wari obi and I say uko ji obi proposal atum akotete ne keke. Nyamo ye no. You are very much welcome. Me do BBA say from me production team, me bosses, me glam team, Obia, Bella Wicks or share me nui, any Obia Joyce or me makeup, me damu nyina ase. Uso awaji mra obehwe da. So men kasa wo de wan tro issue bi andre yenti no. On show e dan ya be found. And found ho na e bia in the future na so obi e ben obi o ben no e betimi afa ne ho nti snase ne sua bi na GB fashion okoto dwem nyame nkwa na me wa ha enyume counselors me nu certified ones and I'm going to say kwanchen ni bia they be very certified a gazetted counselors ana counselors what dey na gazette. Yes madam. Counselor perfect ya gazette mo the gazetted counselors and our red light show so every single time Dr. Baha gazetted, Pastor Baha gazetted, Obia Baha cosmetologist Baha gazetted, now say registered it's gazetted. And the radio sits more than one best clients and I'm watching so say it on Saframo mobile maybe aboko Counselor perfect. Yeah, week Nicholas I said last week no one is at here. Yeah. Boko. Okay. Counselor perfect. Counselor Luther.
Any idea mama nanka me pay but what reduce sexual attraction into Counselor Luther what that say
reduce sexual attraction.
Yeah. That's it. Median the ma are a proper erected standing penis. A deep perfect idea why we need to. Alomona Vic Boko, Bibia the Dean also want to say. I'm not dumb here, who are fit now watching. I said, that one by show put them in Tewonka. If you must do your more transcending bra and son of Omonchiame. Omushia or Hana, I almost say we are singing high on Modia, but Yamiadum, Ushia Nipada, who saw the suiting quem and Tiaba Neaba. Yet after force was me fast that I can see Emma. The share matter. I think for 15 solid years, they've not stopped giving me something to wear, and I'm so pleased to have them. Bodyline clothing, Accra Central. Tadiania of Quadia, and dear Charlie, but more than a fahona to me. Top and down, in a shoe, dear Mr. Yo, and a channel female specimen, so if you mean Gasami. Oh, you, the woman said, you made away. You were boy home day. Na Yabua and Crawford, and a new full competition. Oh, she now need new for Bacho, baby, Coswa, and net dear, new for no. The ultimate hey, it be ni wanti, Wakataso, but one will be in the EP. What I say? Body shaming.
Yo, yeah, but your time, Nintino, and take your first issue for the evening now. Mr. Ramon, may take it from the last one. Banners or no, or Chino, if you bear 5 a.m. Because the quick one 10 points or saying, and discuss it no man and sana. Ya quite a first one, and Mr. Ramon may pick it from the last issue no for the night. Also, dear Vicky, this is a bit embarrassing, but I need help. Infection had made me stop making love to my wife. I had STIs a couple of times. And all I get is an apology. Help me before I die because of a woman that won't stay in one place. We are still married, but no sex. Not even with condom. Do not judge her, please. I knew her before I married her. And I knew her sex addiction. But in all, she's a very good wife and mother. Not sure I'll find a woman like her out there. So I'm still here happy but without sex. And I need advice. Now, Asem way me did to my social media page no. I ask say, how can you say wa worry? Only ukno na you more have sex but you're happy. I didn't understand because marriage no one of the basis of one of the basis so move having sex. Now procreation is very important. Now one having sex I'll be there conceive. I call I may need you about our reading unless of course I war and I say he is not your priority and also but then again, no buy a show kawa. Me kasa me counselor. Me kawa man. Ultimate na fa kwa didn't know was all kawari. unim say won't mean na fa be ma ba ko ho a identity why marry Sisi yes why marry because that issue we no it was me ready enough
yeah
though on the other hand there are lots of women who are treating STIs every other month but they still give their husbands sex yeah. Oh every time papa ne kofa okotete STI ne basta na oba ne treat but still o say be any twem man di ni pepepe without condom mpo but table ne turn ye ne de on so deny oba ne sex not to say me fo ne oba ne ye no so it's wrong on both sides o ti ase me ready ade we na afi ase me nua be makwa ne de ye no me bofu sa
asemo
see
aware asemi de bia ye red light say ye chia ahwefo nyina red light de bia ye boss adun de ro say ukoware ade bi na unim sa ade we untumi en toaso ni sa problem no ni situation no untumi endure forever and ever how humpo say odi hu ekoye den ekogim yempempi ye wanyama bebra ye hwa utum say we metumi ebumani aye den eguso but oba ana bema unim sa ware ase ana menene twempena ne ndem ye basa won say yenyi STC STI ento nchen ye wa yare serious cry chain no so what as ye won dem yare bebre HIV gonorrhea like ye we bi wo hono ma wunya na chese treatment ne cramp no ne ya ye den eti so ukoware atem bia no enhwe se na oba ne ye good oba ne ye say na we nko ana otosi wo mu nti no enu nti na me koware no ade na otosi wo mu enu na eba be ye wo so wo dadwen what must say adena wo fin so we de enye hwe metumi ebumani egusu nti ma me worry because e fa baby say no ya ade no most nya otosin wo mu na wo fin so I can handle this situation enu na eba fe de eba be create
enu kwa na be gina so kwa ma ware na egu because when we so okay say we de bibi normal maybe me be ware na ma ware de we jai e ma bebe mu amoja but ye wa dibu a ye fe ni su ni ban nipa no ordinam utun se we enya ade asesan ye be den ebeba e na woni nipa nam na wo suban bi na woni unhu so obesesan unhu so be den obesesan on sesan so a wa obehu se nipa we enye kawa upa hyehyɛ ne kawa ne nsenya na enkyerɛ se oye married woman so sesa aboni na odi na ode yare brewo no ode beba asoba we are addicted to sex cry dent na wa ware awie it's addiction na ndi okunu pon adwuma benefit anadwo ne nya mundi mu hu sa ama adenche na wo de edu anopa na okọ adwuma e ho no wa hya wo ho den so e dan me kunu be den e be baba wo de okunu ho afno kra na okọ akbo ho ban so watenya me pa che na se yare okunu se wo yo okay se obekọ abonte
but yare no but once abon ho ban no v condoms here you use I know say bo how you so it ma even infection so what you say obo a man infection na nkase ye nya free aside o kwa abonten a wo dedan ye wo nya me bi wo no mo a wan kasa so wan hwe hu so ye di infections ni bi ye den ebrew eti ni nyina ye senya wo ban ne so no se fe kran wodim say wo di hu abonten na tem bia make sure say ndropa e wo hu ebi ne ye ke ndro a wo no ma ya re bia wo ye mu kro bia na moa wa bia akọ mu a transfer code before from why nipa no so betumi affecting nipa no obe person ndro ni bia but unkwatete yare emfa mbre wukunu ukoba no unim nyawo san kwatete aba maybe se mo wo ma HIV na chese best obe ma wo ma ye be ma ni krefu a unyu adwane ma wo ma enti ube ma wo ma kra yare ni bi ye be ma ni krefu a wo ye mother ube infect o ma we de ye one says cheating nankasan it's a high time I was say your mom tiase say enye untume nware enwa aware as enkonenam nkotete yare enye den emba me wo ye be makra na onya infection woni me ye and I wasn't here cause me very sensitive with me baby kitwe bi me won baby a problem ni fever if I see that thing I will stay away from you because me I'm scared of yare and I'm one pie my boss say ready say me wu a me pese menyi a me hu se me tutu ma na mo ye ni bibia na menyi na me wo time but say ya rebi mu a be free baby aba be keka ho na twa me nkwa na so de da bi eti be me se onim se me de oyiri chiti amasa jano me de me bibi se o ya me bra me ka che o se jano enti na ye kan so oba so oti aware mu na wonim se be ma ne so ne wote asetena bi a wontumi a eno to wo fin se wo betumi agya na wotumi e de empempia nhwan na oto ye good or your mother. Do you know who a mother is? A mother you be a ohwefie or crefie. A mother be ma wonya ware oba pe wo be dane ne bakra san ye den e ka ho enti as a mother okra o odwene wo ho ohwe wo so na on konko pe problem bi nye den and bro na mother we opie kwasesa yare ne nyama ba de what kind of mother is this?
Counselor perfect. Odosem. You know, matters of the heart there. Papa ne say, ni otie bia me penesa because or a good wife. And also so ye a good mother. Into no only okodi ne ho abonten kra na me you okay. Met na ho sa me ni en have sex.
From the story no, the man only problem bia. Only problem bia, so there was no need for him to bring anything here.
Only problem.
Only problem. Because first we'll say him say or sexual addiction. Yeah. She's addicted to sex. And people who are addicted to sex, yenim say omono, it's not just about the sex, it's about changing partners. It's about having that gratification, that say many way, omo per the variety. Yeah. Intenya wonku inti so be sexually addicted enya wo partner say dey bia mene nda no eno na ebe solve obetim na down so still no step out they find that they want to be under somebody else they just want to be touched by somebody else inti oba no issue somebody who is having sexual addiction no marriage doesn't stop cheating marriage our way embra cheating marriage and many panning jai your friends sexual addictive behaviors no woman no so she needed to have he needed to have helped the woman abaning kwa counseling kwa therapy she should be okay before you marry such a person when him no worry no then also we should not even men can be born be a fan because she's a good wife she's a good mother a good wife may judge no and we are not here to judge anybody but if you claim she's a good wife why are you complaining now because a criteria of a good wife means that you should a mother is somebody who nurtures a good wife is somebody who seeks the welfare of the husband but she's not seeking your welfare or the yare who draw any day bro now wo sa yare need to so in debut somebody who is sexually addictive who something and they all say yeah na wabo no because I feel quite no benya grounds on mean denti I need to do it more until he is having answers to his problem from the first start what now one they do one say adeba kwa nipa sometimes no it marvels me e man nipa ho yam wan say ade a wuti hu when him say ba we na me de boade ya me ho beto me so betina ho saa na obobna na oye dede mumbe show but if you use this ho beto when him say ba ni say no tie wakofa no she is doing it and now you are saying she's a good wife she obwa meaning say sika fam na obwa no say dey na obwa no nipa osi ochiti how sure are you say nkwala no kwa we dia how sure are you say nkwala no kwa what you say we dia one say dey bia ye kan asem ye kan no kra na eya nipa mpe ba no kra dey be koso aka e man ne mema ye chiti anya pe cheating no a man and mema ye cheating anya pe I didn't say go a society cause oba wo ware na wo cheating ade bia we put as a man a society wo almost so ya wo almost so say the implications on a woman is higher than a man because bema ekwo cheating e wa bonten ne sa ne man na yare no STIs no bema di begum wo ban deposit wo benya STI na high chimbe no what the akwala edi bebe fie di abehye bema no high bema ni de okofa wa bontin bia ba yenim se wakofa aba se ni onu na yiska ehwe onu na won se what ya say eja sunsum wo so kwa akwa ene de aba and let's even talk about the spiritual aspect when you be that exchanging of fluids exchanging of spiritual there bond ni na osanso de befie Inta de beka says so ba if you are cheating on your husband in your more year kwan e ntanye ye wa so kra no wo ha ho inta de no tim you know it there's nothing like marriage what they are having is not marriage because bible may tell say ya na say enim say one of Ghana mbrane ye infidelity say nipa ko ni bo adwaman a wutumi ejai no now the sacred law has been broken kradada what say she is a good wife, she is a good mother, don't condemn her, don't judge her. So what else do you need? Abrante, what you can do to help yourself and her, and say, Tamno, Efaqua counseling, Tamno non-co therapy, or to me, son and where all this will go. The only thing you can do for her is say, what they never call, but see, I will say, one and then dano. It's best you use protection to sleep with her.
Also, condom crown use it. Or say not even with condom. Also, with dry sex with her, not even with condom on it.
Yeah, in time because a war bear man wouldn't even your fire. Into na walk off you must walk off a handle with care. Upesa with jemu boho. Into the for condom nenenda, nefa or bano, efa counseling. No yam one no film, no nya uribium because with what he's saying, you know, divorce will not help them. Or pobano. Into ye there o jano ko bekwa asanso akoye. So help the woman to get her healing, to get the needed help. Now we are condom no and then no don't stop sex because also a bear man when you're banning no ebe hawa. As a man, you must empty your scrotum. It's just a one another. And yes, I will bear man, ebe how. Prostate cancer in the same mema crowd. When you're bad, there be crana. A boy preventing a into wo bear man and castle or banity. Wear condom and sleep with her, but take your wife to therapy.
Condom, so 100% guaranteed. But Councillor Throat.
Yes, madam.
Yansha condom ni any be or STIs and then I say condom so 100% guaranteed in interest.
Well, anytime we can say condom use and 100%, you know, is a minute conversation.
Okay, and you're deep in
because before because a condom and 100% for you, know, either you're wearing the wrong size, an expired one, or you don't know how to use it.
Okay.
Because the level of protection a condom is 98%.
Okay.
As compared
98 in 100.
So I say it's 98% means is above average. It's higher enough than raw, and it's more safer than any contraceptive. So what condom does it is preventing an STD, STI, and unfortunately it's also preventing pregnancy from occurring. So it's a good thing. However, your oncophobia, lactose, allergic to some of the materials that are used. The lactose. What does it say? Latex na the condom material. No or you swear or get itches. Or bruises. No matter how the material is. And so ya di baako sa. Ebi musu complain say omu ye di condom di omu nya atenka. Be me bi odi condom di oba nya atenka wa bon.
Yes, say I had said Tofia ya de a rubber. Asha wansi ye
nya no kre. The fact is unim etwedie pa condom and preventing from satisfying anybody. Because with me the condom di man owie be hwe kote no hwe say raw na as a word dinama na feel what the game now see and condom is good to prevent these things. However, and come boy and grofo di am dream bisa say which of the books are they getting these records from? Councillor Perfect can be say only obida o exchange fluid. There's no spiritual connection when it comes to sex. So we should stop deceiving ourselves.
That's fluid, physical fluid, and
there's no spiritual connection.
Okay,
spiritually, no, it's not true. There's no spiritual connection. That thing, there is no spiritual connection.
You don't bond.
There's no bonding. It's not true.
From Reverend Lutrot.
Sex doesn't bring any spiritual bonding, please. Unless you have gone to a power to come and bond from a fetish. Because if God wants us to bond sexually, like the previous people cannot marry more than one, more than two. So sex is not a spiritual bonding.
I say, orgasm is like entering a different realm of the spirit.
You are entering the realm, but the one line that is pretending to enter into a realm. I wish, enter.
I wish.
What does it? So I'm saying that thing. There's no spiritual bonding. The other part, they say, or can be say, oba or chiti or nukunusun, a man you couldn't be say. It's also not true. What's the sign your market?
Banning your man say.
Well, Tio, I did say we are trying to demystify the goodness of sex. Yeah, my sex are superfluity of death. On say yeah man I dibia. Ye done a ritual.
Who say a culture now?
But it is yen shani yen say enye sa na tie. Enti ma empema gra ye hu bi sa. What you say? If you take a decision to cheat, mind you are cheating yourself. If you cheat on your spouse, you don't cheat on you are not cheating on him. Okay. You are cheating on yourself.
You counselor
it is say what dream say that act no be affect or no it will affect you.
Okay.
Now this young man's story. Adia ba ko can say one or say don't judge and then yes I no can. Okay. And we are 1 2 don't judge no can we you know or san can say oba na bra ba or bono or no ni man na or wale no.
Yeah.
Also a sex maniac. Na eturi bet make us go a sex maniac. Yes sir, we are compulsory sexual behavior disorder. Another one of the disorders.
Okay.
Compulsive sexual behavior disorder.
ASBD.
Ayalio.
Boy.
Ayalia serious pa and enim. It's a disorder.
Okay.
But it brings them satisfaction. Now, there are other people whose disorders na ye can by as a result of the type of people they want to marry.
Okay.
They can't satisfy them sexually.
The partner into me.
Partner na bon.
Okay.
Onim se ne di twe. Ye di twe mana ontumi ma.
But when you also say not chance or worry no.
Na me say o say o te saying
also no on name member dar off.
The fact so be any member done in chire say sa no tie. She might be looking for something. Me no mo bia be me bia o share the bia ode ne da. But ode no mo de da because you hwehwe no de ohun ye. But edu baby obehia be me bia de ohwehwe ne nsa kan ye no. I to see abona tena se man adam fufuo nyina se wa wo pa ni na den na aba.
To be chinchin sa na ye pe ye benya aka ene.
Big no kuro mu ni se de bia me ka se ye nka no kuro nkyire wi ase nyina se ekunu pa bia ni babia.
Exactly.
Eyire pa bia ni babia. Upe yire pa attempt to marry and in your mistake you find the right one. That's the only thing. And we have gone to carry something that might be a mistake and we are managing it to be right. And can say or what is a wrong judgment our judging. Number 2, how do you know? Minimo or ban confirm man say I brought you an STD now.
So say you treat STI there. Unya sometimes you get the symptoms near there.
Sister
Anna counselor.
Oh, wa no be a fraud say menya white menya say etori bia wa titru. There are some discharges that comes out obi adwene say eyale.
Even a mema discharge feel quite move by what adwene e say eyale.
There are times that they are not. Who share pant now the shave.
If you are quiet test, I don't know Wednesday.
But you see, obi our quiet test. I'll say they bia onya. I don't think anybody on earth is not afraid of infection. There's no woman who is not afraid of infection. So if you blackmail her and say or kosisaya le de brewa, it means onu nsuru ana. Ebi okai akoye exaggerative conversation. Ebi once be infection be aba. And now be say na we dey fi.
Oh, once I'm not sure so be take his decision.
But
a couple of times
about sexual life with him.
But they make can say if you are telling us continuously no.
Also a couple of times.
So now see he might just be exaggerating because of his sexual performance. I'm telling you if he's watching me.
You.
Wabon. No, or show me a catch and say wabon won pem.
But you are searching for something. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you've not gotten what you want now, you don't settle for it.
So the moment you are say, to me satisfying now, say was uncle no meeting halfway. Say be out on your and the and answer near and so make
unshare here near two know that. And now she has again or getting wounded. It's the American say, Brian Comoy, there's a problem there. But see, I say issue ni or no issue, and your bad issue. What must say? Yes,
say obani go through compulsive sexual disorder wo hia mmoa untumi chichiro obi nko counseling you can only help them to make an informed decision if they think counseling will help them. That's one. Number two, say obi anya infection 1 when you infection 2 every gynecologist will tell you to take something serious. Ebia ye kanpo HVP ebia enye infection bi o eye bia bibia ahye ni mu ache because wo nya HVP ni nyina no eyi ni hu adi after 40 ya leni to me share of 20 na di 10 years plus and son abehu say eba na kai say your infections bi o he o ba twam a unhu gi se wadi no ho what must say enti de ye kan say eye no kure say we hu problem no omboani solve issue no as long as a person worry gay.
Okay.
Say want to mean stopping from running around her for your sanity. Saying say no sex with her again. It's not a solution.
Okay.
That is not a solution. Man catch on use condom. On you say bossy condom po on use. Not just on no take an entrenched position just to punish the girl because your ongrophobia only your motive. Now your munda ye bisa asem bia ono menda mo bisa na and obia ye be frɛ abusua settlement in any marriage that you invite mo say asem asi ye nka Vic na eyempem agoro no bat me bie na no ka say empem agoro ana be me bie na no ka say empem agoro pa wale negu because there are issues that we can discuss in front of families. The last thing we can't discuss is sexual issues. Eti baby a
to me fan come family it's not their brain.
And na make say enti na just said when we do baby afide and na me down the mummy and the entia and they throw it back to you so that you come and tell people say onya infection to see me and them but me sre make say onto ne boase perfect can be seriously about infection answer na be ma benya na ache where you cut ya no esa
say ache because I see from courting to marriage I feel now what
say me no what there na infection wo twemu am che say answer na me make ache no na ache o to me there na say it is edu ba bi na ma akọ kache na che say e bia e wo ho dada na me di da o ta say and as oba bi o start treating infection enye no obi a treating infection sa afiti GSS okowu nansen na ye bo mo dia solve man from GSS our 33 afi na ye hu infection nti bra mesrew. Once you don't want to throw the baby and the bath water away, let's manage one of them to keep them at home. Okay. Can you help this wife of yours who is good? And I believe that she's good. She's a homemaker, I believe. She's a good mother, I believe. She cannot be a bad thing for anybody. But bueno, counseling, talk therapy will help. But clinically, no, you said then I call reoccurrence of infection. Bia ondi no, sana wo dwe no. Nanso ade bia ho ne emboa ne nya sade a dini condom ese etwede ene kote ye ntwrombo ho se sia na adwo amansa
wakodi no
oti dem karase no nto ne bo ase memo fa bufu nko ebibi a yenye memo ntiatia no bo ye kasa wa ye din ya me ne nda bio no o de tiatia no de bia like one issue aba ebia one infection aba or be kasa na what if you ho no
bo peno pa me pa chomen take you comment kakra
so peno
osuro bia peno.
Mr. Beck say he loves his promiscuous wife. Poor man. He needs no advice because he simply won't hear any. All he would probably hear is that he must have a doctor for her to examine her every Friday. Anna Tina also say this story is not complete. There is more to this. Maybe he's the wife in the marriage because men with their ego and all won't be paying all the bills and get no sex, but also series of infections. And Ananaya answer say the fact that he's even talking about the lack of sex means that it's an essential missing link in his relationship. If his wife won't stay in one place and STIs are all at play, it's time to talk about it. If talking about it won't help, it's time to let her go. Whether she's the best wife in the world, then no sex thing won't help. Note by this man, he brought it upon himself because he saw it even before marriage and still went ahead. Comment in the endorso. me pa mo chome mfa kakre bi na afi yen toaso we see Bright Tagbo say, this is quite an intriguing topic you've got on your discussion table tonight. I can actually observe two problems in this scenario. Does the man truly love the woman for who she is, or she's the one taking care of him? That is why he's married to her. I honestly doubt her love for sex is the only reason, because she's addicted to it. If that was the case, she could satisfy her addiction without getting STIs. Yo, yatinina. I can be reading later. So consensus into as time goes on, no day more comments no fame. So let's take our second issue for I think I'll go back to factory setting. Yeah. Where's the hello? Hi, hello red light team. My name is Yao Fosu. I am a man who is married to a woman, of course. And we have 4 children as I speak. Last year, my wife never allowed me to have sex with her except when she's ready. So in the whole of the year, I counted having sex with her 5 times in the whole of the 12 months. Her interest for sex has gone because she says we have 4 children and we need to concentrate on taking care of the children. I have taken a decision this year to have sex maximum 2 times every day, except on menstruation days. How do I communicate to her to understand? If she does not understand, should you do what? This is my New Year resolution. If she does not understand, should you do what? Should you rape her or should you step out? Because he didn't state it. Papa say wa worry na on ne wife I will ma for. Now the whole of last year munyina no omo having sex just 12 I say I'm 5 times in the 12 months. No more have it. Hey, when they once a month, 5 times. That is say 2 months. We are come have back 6. Boy, 5 times the whole of last year. 5 times someone have said now. The wife reasoning here also my papa ni ndi no ne kunu ni ndi ni say or say Emma for na ye. Yenye juma ni emfa hwe omo. Ahwe na okoye na mistake bana ba ko sa betoma e bia na yentimi ahwe 5 ni nyina yi se na ye pese ye hwe omo nti no eye no papa na say this year the resolution pa dey so ni so ni say every day bia on dey obedi ni 2 times this year bia dey sir or your brother say o menstruate ye no dey o dey be channel but say o menstruating kwa dia wife also up 2 times every single day so dey be on dey cancel last year arrears ni na o say mama na mpenes one you na mpenes so ondi ni 2 times a day onko so ana ondi na and say meaning also be onko so ondi na so ompia bontia because I say if she doesn't allow should I do why state exactly what you should do enti me dem fa ne say obi say one penis so kwa ondi na you know enti no we dey certificate counselor Luther so no ebeba no counselor Vic. And then Maddie, I was every month. I was almost 20. How many times?
Yeah, 21 times.
I was so released 21 times.
Ejaculation 21 times, Debbie. 21 times and or more.
Okay.
And Obimpo ma udine 2 times in the week. I said the 2 times in the week in which they say a month no ubedin 8 times. 8 and so. And your friend is sexless marriage. And Pema Grody and Nanka actually swa and yakra within a week, you know. Mudim who bears 4 times poor and every day sex must happen. A day every day good. A boapa at least 2 times every day.
You say be our menstruating.
And no po menstruate out to me. The yarn say you prevent the soiling. And whatever it is, because there's no day I got something to do. And he say, what worry no do 5 times a whole year? A sexless marriage. But the excuse is flimsy. Flimsy in the sense, say a medical reason, I will abide by it. And no pony was solution for it. Because me she system will 4. Wait, 4 now we didn't know 4 times.
And they walk 4 no.
Yes.
A grown up woman. She said she's about 43.
Paul Amantel.
Okay, the girl. So, on only life needs to see and say, because every act of sex produces a child. Ama ehubia benu. So the other thing she's supposed to do is to go and do family planning. And until time me share no so mkrofo kan a lot of myths enye true about family planning actually. And akoya betu abom and aya be bleedi and enye correct and wa more. So she took a decision say onye number 2 tying your tubes is one method, but to tie the tubes sa process no a medical process tubal ligation no, which is meant to prevent you from it is not reversible. It is said that only 2% is reversible. And if you are young, be careful to go and tie your tubes because divorce is part of marriage. I don't know if I can divorce my wife tomorrow. She's still young, she's still beautiful. She'll find a young boy who wants to have a child because her children are beautiful. Not minty, what tie with tubes? I've met women who have tied their tubes and they have regretted. I met a guy in Washington who have gone to do, what do you call it? Vasectomy. Now he's beating his fingers because he just met a girl who is beautiful like you and wants to have a child with a girl. But we got a vasectomy and I said, "I'm going to sperm bank and got to sperm." Girl, see that your person didn't want you. So a decision to end procreation must be considered very well. Don't take it lightly. But encophobia were reasons. A ban is sent na the eme he was as you say, o yidi beka che o say, eye, the aka na yen fan hwe nkwala no. As if to say onu ni sika e na hwe nkwala.
Say about, say the 50-50 a na eko.
Sawa, Vic, 50-50 embo afie bia wo wiase mu. There can never be 50-50.
Generation way.
No, there cannot be 50-50.
What do you bring to the table for?
You see, Tepia me kasa Vic, me Uma me chance and say me worry bioma. Me worry virgin be abunda. I would never marry an innocent woman. I'll marry in quotes a spoilt woman. Who is a spoilt woman? I'll marry a woman who knows what time is it. Because at times what you bring on the table should not be money. Connections. Connections. I'm talking about link. Connections and link. Say, what take care mu na police action.
You know who to call.
Now after a wife, honey. I was just stopped by the police right now at Tesano Junction. Wow, hold on. What's the name of the police? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'll call you back. No afraid. Or the ex-boyfriend or the party way sensibly. IGP. The ex-boyfriend in the party way is the Minister of Interior. So I mean, this is what she's bringing on the table. It's not money. So I want somebody who will not be a liability to me, but somebody I'm marrying who is an asset to me, and not just the money. I'm looking for a beautiful woman who can lead me into an office, and everybody is confused. I'm looking for a woman whose hair is important to her. It's not a price. And you said, if you want to take me out, buy me 2,000 hair. No, make her or bar. Wig in here, that damn no sha. She still stands out. What is it? And now, baby, or the fiber hair opportunity, so you go ahead and baby. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you bring on the table? Usually, you know, and yet they be an yesika. But the other things, to marry a beautiful woman is the greatest thing that they bring on the table. Because to manage an ugly woman is so painful. To marry an ugly woman, and can come back and we are time of Gusumuna. David, meaning say where should be a munada. Once will be a munanushan 3 times, or be an home for 2 times. I said, the woman not to shan. No, I saw covered. Son of Tia, no, I think we're cloning to a munana. Because it will show be a woman as a sister. Why? What's the matter? These are my faces. There's nothing I can do about it. We're Jimmy off. Say, somebody is trying to help you. Say, me mommy. I catch a million bar say, more da. Sleep smiling. And Tama all catch your more person. Now, my sister to me, that's Anna. Now, my miako. Or Bonasum. Oh, that more. Quite more nabu. Or see on katana. No interfere. A practice for all of us. When you're sleeping, you have to know how to hold the mouth in sleep. Omo da no better say No aba. Hey, I can't shine a kind. Like in sleeping, oh, I was watching. Ah, or say smile when you are sleeping. How do you smile sleeping? And but she was training them and was almost kakra. There are people that when their wives are when you are sleeping, you go and meet them. You are afraid to enter into the room. Yeah. Either you have to force to wake them up to change their sleeping pattern and mode. And say originally no, or fear you buy no. Nyaunimia beduni, ayemi fedudo. What tissue, a wiping makeup in yet nensu or bang, and a poto sunaka or then went on no more down or a caricature. But this is why you've come to marry. And so down no corner was your name, we said you're down. Now you must show. So the Biamuka said, what do you bring on the table? I want people to learn from today. It is not all about money. Somebody can bring you the best happiness. Sure, you can marry somebody who doesn't have anything, but she gives you the joy of going to town and coming back home safely. I'm telling you, who go out or penyimbi the miko ni fee or ma bako 22 Vic wawu 22 and emba 13 and a board in it is here on the wall no 2 pe so that's a 20 from outside. Now o catch me say we are small buy no so me catch no e da me be o meto ma me bia no mo nto me yire de nto ho onya nwuye ma mpese mo sie me ne me yire e wo faako me hia mba ba me yire boyi no boni me boni me mpese me boni di no boni din and that one o catch me I was watching him me go show obi say eh asi me see there one ne yire ne there na me say den o see the way she is on fan so ejimi fu but the other people no e pre omo ho wo ho any the onim say nkrofo ka kire no but she stays so cool ama the life no born nti say ni bibie we asem no on fa emma no so obi say no o de bibia ba table no so enye say o ejimi fu enye say or ignore but she has taken a deliberate action say whatever is doing, whatever is happening, I am staying just to make sure that this house will be a house of happiness. It is something you are bringing on the table. And Vic, edu pempen so bi no be say I'm going through sexless marriage. Vic, a lady who stays without sex as a virgin ends up with fibroid.
Okay.
A man who stays in marriage without sex ends up with the high scores of the prostrate being cancerous. And your body say na mutia wade na ye di and na obani na determine a son some person will be say I want any problem on family planning. I want any problem on family planning. Want me to tie the tubes are beman in the condom because the best family planning you can use. No one cause undin idea. Now me go to say na me feel it. Na ya so ni obate. E do no feel say di no there. It's a demand. Now that will feel no create enkanka oba onim say wo or ya akwo say mo wicked star be Vic. And buy a wicked star be so onim say when dwaria manafo say we when we don't find san kan order. Enti o ba no mpeso be di into ongo dware. Obi so ho a onim say oba na o can be obo enti enel call ye no. Vic. Nene so muko didi bo mu. Obre wa aduane onim say asem on ko do ba do.
It's also swan so.
Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Enti no obi say on kusundi ana. It means there are some attitude that is depriving him of touching the lady. So ye catch said those attitudes ne ba. So hwe no betumi a ondi on to me a onja. E twemi power baby no betumi di anyanso bi a ondi. He says a Vic to let me ja twemi wo krom obu onti. Ubedu fie no bompa da ho. Ye fa ma wundi. Na de wa ja no with messages, with voice notes and this thing you are doing is and no be catch him say embanya pink balls. Minimum da mako school we minimum da say mazunya pink balls say Vic say yendi wa say oya na. Oya say oya na.
But Okondo Kotia. Yeah.
Okondo Kotini and Dua Area.
I know, yeah.
And
no, but one say
Yes. It's not like yours, but you feel that abnormal pain and restlessness.
Oh no, restlessness need there. What abdominal pains need there?
No, some people of feeling a bit yes.
Oh, okay.
Say and you are.
Yes, as your ovulation now edu peak no you want it now when you yes.
Yes, a na you say.
It dilate once I dilate
say when you kotia bibi say yam.
Ovulation period. Hey, a counselor. What's that? I didn't say. And when it comes to sexuality, says we don't talk about it.
But we just have most of it.
When it comes to ovulation, there's a lot we need to let the public know about women. People don't know. Ovulation or you're attracted to one particular type of guy.
Yeah.
It is a way of
yes. Some mood swings in a biba of Fiena, maybe problem bio. And when because as that time no
problem is say open kotie di when nya na wanya mood swings and yes continue to go now when your mood swings
yet me no jacotie ho kofi akobre
and asade na mega and you see most of people say mu jacotie wo krum e kofi akobre
when they discuss it's up pink balls
no our particular time or time frefra wa na we say bo on ovulation ba wo pan na no was apoya ya hwe trend no ovulation aba no yo sa
jawa be
sister with yes
yeah to the sister
mommy come in
here count your patron body to
me body to
menim say mo aka
oh dem can you counselor what say counselor chotin kasa no meka chen say Yadanase, but he's an open-minded man. He's a more kind. And ya memma ni na when you be too bad date ya. When him say when he asimesia date, asimesi we no or ye ni party true. Say obetimi aboa yen. Mami ko min kan chen kwa no page mama we dwuma nye ombo akra nye yi. Registration bi on phone share baby. Oh wo kwa brochi mami fra we no ombo. Some men will never say onim say when ni wo bibi ye no oba no that pride and ego no on peneda obo ho wo say ne yere kra ho ofe na nkofo epe na asemu ana say ye yinti no opeso ya na obra wase and the bibi ba me I know somebody who deleted the wife message email so onim say ni pakon no okofeda into okofeda de nkofo no omo kone de say ni ane wife no nkofo ne pe na asem de and wa delete obi akwa account no nko later no no confirm catch and say ono na delete you am say wait you should not do that. Ogusu wari no. One poison. It's a band. Ogusu wari no. Poison.
It's painful.
Yes, it takes.
That's somebody's destiny. You are able to come and stand in front of me and tell me say you deleted this message.
Wakache na down for say no. It is some men they don't want their ladies to rise because they are insecure. And insecure na men be me sir. Yeah, share asem we ya. The ladies or catch themselves they should stop the sex say ashana kwalaba na omun share enkwala no omunye djuma share enkwala meaning say the man is not being a man they be make say in a relationship and in a marriage that the man is being a man oba ni na mebi oho onye so oba ni sorry ekwa edjuma oba ni edisikeba oba ni yese ya sometimes he gets tired into the sex drive goes down yawo mawo 3 say what starting here your sex drive goes down but that what vacation you are less stressed and you know what about how you receive him how are you near the animal when it so did you call in you're different but that will be kwa you know you are tired you don't you know for cry now say brahma bros and so but you understand it's a bema
be akwadwo for me
be akwadwo for there but tackle it from that angle say
your mom will be
still the man in the relationship. You will be binti erade born men. They be American. Some men are trying to start dominion erade the mom as that gender. No, or more to turn as why do you want to compete with your wife for 50-50? I am in be you are the man. If you cease to be the man, and also Sansuni, the whole you know that 5 times. Who see because every day on better too. Be realistic.
Yeah.
Be realistic and keke to ne how.
Who patches so nya.
Wa kwa ni mu for 20.
Na here for
kwa ni mu for 20. So person when you 2 times now.
Be ma bi o here ni bi nyame ma ne awo grace.
Owo bebre. So person
omudi wa na nyom. Sikafo ni dia onyom.
Say who person 2 times a day no kwa then be the man in that relationship. Jai so bad catch yenye dwuma hwan kwala it means untimi hwan kwala na na ebo be the man if you are the man oba bia be ma hwe no no obie ne homa be ma ono kra de ne homa because she appreciate one say sex is one thing a man the man to appreciate them for what they have done for them it's oba bo hon pe be mo na so say oba be ma ne hwe no wo person mi si baby ye wo to den bia ma me wo to ka bia ma me no o de ne ho be ma oba treat you well kra what so be the man
baby am penny bia menya no
because the way about
one or they trying to be
it be the man in the relationship ne jai sa eyi na woka na ne woka say e memo muniska na wo bebrebe oba so a wo mpe no na onyem oba wo pe no pa onyem da ne wo mpe no na wo bu awe no rough work no na wanyem
asem we say won say ya wari wie a ne ya grow die wo relationship many time a won my na nkasa na ne nyina say ya to ya adwi mu bibia akoye ya wo ba ye sori anopa ye de ye ba ko school we so sole ono so call office empepi wo wari wie a eno nkire se emma ne bemu a woni wukunu do no like na wie ye no that is the time I was mo continue to explore because nyamu ye ofie ni kra nkwala na isua senya musifa krakra muhu ofie because enem nkwala bebre o ma sori a o mu nim ododie ni sa anyama ni nyina efifie bi say because ete koshi on sorry I won't say ne maame krama ne maame on her own real krama ne papa peg krada nti asoba onyi no eye ne den krapo say obema ne boyfriend crap peg because ohun say eh we dey abnormal sa na be ma so ofe no so say me ma pa kro kokrom ba ye enta de kran be che me maame kra eda nti say no so koshi obi kra sa ade no onimu ye eti sa be ya ware ya wo ba eti we ni ye ntwa so ni ye nhwe ba ni we no o ware na wo di wo ho a eno nche se akola ni school fees twa ni ye ntumi ntwe bio o ware na wo di wo ho a eno nche se nkwala ni senya wo se omunyi mo mo ho ye fe no edie no and stop anything in the marriage senya counselor kind unless maybe you will be man you are not playing your responsibility as a man because why we office so ya ware we me yede me person ne die no ane say mabam ne na be abeda sometimes who join emotions so sometimes who be sound say eh and ne cry me yere or in good mood ana because obebo no and na di ho dem kwala na han san ade ade no wo san ama wasan bejeja no ama akra
excuse too
yeni it's not the excuse
and they have
that is why no
silly excuses
one with the house
what should we do we should come and cook
it's not about helping but I'm trying to say so that is the time no so I'm trying to say that is the no no. V. So that is why I'm saying, sir, it's not fair when you come home now, not just say ubedino. So say where? Oh no, go buy you or buy you, but go to what person would do with you or your year. But a dear young me piano pan to oh, bow crocro nipano. And make sure so would you need a beefy. Ocean or Budu, oh, Mary, now what to say, sister, Bisasanya,
who do you near Doom Jano? What to say? Me hu dia na ka de ko eden we be bisa be
anyo bia net
na me catch us
no say obi
but please tell them that all the men now in my we are suffering you don't
and amana bia wari and amana ya wari omu bia na chesa wo be mu ano munim so ya hye me ka wa na wie that is why I had wanted even to concern I want a issue I be discuss no nyode asem na ba no onu mom na e wo se ye den ya come on because say your ban so na maybe bibi nkoye say ni kunu providing ya maybe na odi edie ebo ni kunu tumodi I think she will speak about e ban bibi say I think be man no no nimia ote ho no nimia hihye ne fenti na odi aba no but me so nya metumi aka say on say or play the role as bemo or the enije eshia or banana and I person on your bad that 3 4 and yet udi the back one so you okay near there na send your person udi no undine sa na person wo san e ko bi e aya krokro e man kasa wo be din na wo be su yesu say pum ye ma undi but wo yes as wo su so ye mu ni won you should know how to play with your wife and sana sa edie na bas wonim sa agodie na tembia o yiri hu kra ne kondo tembia I was say who want some trademark bia say wo so wo yiri mu a ne baby na wo be so no ka ebe flat kana eden aba but obi wa onim say no ani say oba ye na na oba ne so oni ni da senya ope like on romance ni ade you get the point I'm making on your foreplay oba no say wo kra wo be jine masa yenja edie ni na nkwala ni mo but oba wa ware die ene ye case to red light show ya ba say ye mamu twedie mu ayede wo ware na wo ba koso edi twen counselor mu aka your family plan condom wo ho bibia preventing yin say so oni say wa wo marry on person oba wo bi ma you have your family plan wo je we no de je wo yem di ukunu because ne nya aka na mukunu mu piepie no me family ahye gbogbo bi si a oni me be ko ame so me no be
I can say, or maybe I'm careful. Don't lose your libido.
Okay.
Vic, there is no drug that is formulated to bring back a lost libido of women.
Okay.
We have drugs that are helping men to maintain their erected penis, but we've still not developed proper drugs to bring back a libido. So don't lose it, because when you lose it, and oba ni libido ko ni die ye den. And that for more.
Yo. Yes, mo lubricating no. Enti no ye ntwa so.
Yeah.
Where's Vicky? Thank you very much for this program. I've enjoyed your program in the whole of the year.
Hey. Dumne.
Oh, see. Mon fanchen yesremo. Where's Vicky? Thank you very much for this program. I've enjoyed your program in the whole of the year, and it has boosted my sex life. However, my wife is against me watching the Red Light Show because she says you are spoiling me. At my age, there are many things that you have taught, which I want to practice, and she's fighting me. Okay. Some I cannot say because she might be watching and she will know she's the one. This year I've decided that I'm changing my missionary, which she is used to. Doggy and others that must be done. However, I don't know how to introduce it to her. It's my personal resolution. I want to be straight. If she refuses to do it, I'll go out there to look for who can do that, so that I have my sexual life well aligned with my health and my age. Please help me, because this year, this is my sexual resolution. I remember I wild though. This year, the remember I wild resolution of my funny World Cup. Brian said, "I enjoy the program, papa. Now you're training your man be brave. I'm not boosting the sex life. Is it the trade echo ye? But I had a wife in time. Person or be Red Light Show because I say and go for you almost sell. And some no more cannot see. I am not open so ye. And now person on me yes I am. Miss Benin, honey, I'm a pan missionary. Some of that have one be butume so and one I'm managing. Now, Penny said this year, dear, I feel with you or no, I'm better missionary no be you. Also, no better a doggy knee will borrow this style be a B. Hold the chair, nay, hold the sink, nay, hold the table. More sink came in now, so no person ye be this year. I or sit by force by fire, my man, I'm Benedia. And your big TC abontain. I'm a nipa, I already saw the best style singing nano, or any pacono, a baby, a quack, intino. The sexual resolution for the year no and yet one say be the health ne age no sex no be having na e be boa no enti ye ne yere ne enkasa ma no Counselor perfect we dey fa una okasa short but of no matter time nas as we and say
ne yere ne e ya tete kwansem Oba fire what in a missionary in Kwaboma send them. Hey, sometimes. But there's a with some variety. Yeah, cancer spice. You understand? Variety is the spice of life. Oh, but me understand.
Get to mix down.
Now be a new habit me afino for an missionary.
Oh, to me train by in Panama.
No, no,
Sucking is different from sir or fond, okay?
Hey, Mona.
There's a lot of stars. Yeah, share what I say. It is in here. Obani say more real life show. No. It's neither here nor there. And no crowdness Obano. Ultimate snazzy. No tie a ebe boostino because no keke na chese ono kra no orgasm nyane ne niama no kra no enkoye se ekoye with sex koye a ema wo niama you glow the benefits of sex and orgasm it's very high obo wa ne nsem din ni de be aya bare ni na ye se ye ndini ye nto no na adwen ne niama keka boma no ne nam ho intino ne ye ka ne se real life show no ku ne hwa hwe bi yeah. In same boy, you can't shine and ya over there. But near the anufa. We ya mammy, dachi, oba, ebekwa warrior, or power foot to Benny and the man.
Missionary.
Oba say, winning be that. If I did bad than me for and trouble so one who, and I will call on Semno. And they said that church now a chess, you couldn't say, Yenny say, now, Ukunu in any yaka when him. Into ocean and yes, I will share my own crown, or mark a foot to the Belmont dashing. What can I say this year? One man dog, one man difference, or better, yes, Bonte. Internet chess a one, I want you will be the cause of your husband going out into system. But Bearman's never can say introduce it to her gradually. And yet, one at a time. One at a time. It's dog, you know, crank, dog, you know, boy once or bano. Our amateur, a friend or yentino. I said, the moon will kuni muse. Now, Bearman paid for and crank, dog you. Or one more, one woman conform money yet. I feel never our graduate here and do professional, see not in a soon tomato or a bueno tree. I feel no ban and kakra. It is so kuni musa now, they are managing kakra. Now, piano. Never start for shame. Most news, maybe I'm say we communicate with our partners. Then we don't have sexual communication. With an casa, say a drama man, I 15 years. And Pema Guardia, 1 year. This year, dear. New Year resolution is there. Me the young man always used to know the mission about my send them. Oh, there be. I just say kitchen, go to me, butu no what they page number, go to one papa. If you in a chest, I must say her bathroom. Bibia say what your friends the toilet, my new some now bono. Oh, so when I'm going say, hey, now they only be a bedroom no one. Introduce it to her gradually. And money here by force. Real life show no so share. Invite others to watch it. See our real pan.
Yo, see me in front of so.
Na dear na chese di botchi modern wa real musi.
On say side chicks no.
Our for na ya no more bread no.
Eti man na na said then. And I say am press na mukumu wale 3 see I was say so da nya ma. And we see we walo no be satisfy you kunu amaye. Yembe wo de mo sa mo ma wo na ye wife is na ye satisfy ukunu oh say be pese no papers no document that say no na mansion ko make ni bi
master contract
sisi no o ne yere no on to me shane say me de this year the resolution e say e kasa na no be ka na won say e agrodie ebu wo nti omu ndi agro wa awawe mu na awawe no omu ma agrodie mbe mu omama na ye chinchin like father and mother bia say wo na isi aye mam ne papa m create we ni omu di nkomo we are able to discuss our sex life with then me late mom na between me di me sex life on comment how much more say na you are married bibi enko ya untumi ne wo partner crampo endi ho enkomo there are times you should ask your wife hey akoje na where me do where out there if you bo udi ni wie crampo house say out there one like some things we want say bibi enko ye kro betumi so ene na nkampese wo ye mi say wanye den wanye amam say agrodie ni awawe no but one nka woni ni be pie enye pie kra afie wine ni nyamanya mu agrodie mu no na wo de aka akere no so na say they say umpemu agro no like I one way I am system even when a da crap in a process now and a done senya na ne beka sa o akosia na won da no ho kakra emma won senya o kan no oh won say but give it a try like shase what you say shase ye nyina e dai south bi wo ho no mu a ye nim kutum si kotom so ne nyama bebe wo ye nim but the partners we meet no and obey introduce so I actually if it's any wo e found so we dey nya dey e be prime na say bibia you do it eti woni ne beka na wo kan ne brebre woni ade obeti ase ndi nyina ye understanding yeah.
Councillor Lucy.
I believe that most women right now why is it sexual behaviors no per what I'm meeting in the office no me friendship. Friends are destroying marriages.
Sir.
Yeah. And I'm saying this based on most of the stories I'm receiving now. One say, Adamfophobia ye bibia mane akokon. So they also pass it on to other friends. Look, there are a group of girls, women be on mat. We see me there kwakudi and saying there share. Me say die me jaw, baby aye nya du me ko to dwesa akotokoto me nje bi mu. So waka o kan aye no we ati. What you say? So and as answer if there's a positive vibe, it will go. But there are too many issues with women, married women with sex. Or baby I been say mema per sex. But me bisa say between me ne mo no per sex. Dear odia enso dear or say odi me anso me any dear on cano omumie no ane pe one ye opedodo. So the issue is ye dinners no odi wakasa and I won basia no aja wo. But you don't hear men saying say odi na homa.
That's somebody a gas stove.
And you know, gas stove and mo electric stove. Mama kase so that conversation na masisi ampema gona koye bibi na sofo be brain so ka ho. Most pastors have less knowledge about sex. And to man demonizes sex. And because sex demon binu, I to say we are there one pema groma. It's spiritually infected.
Untimenya spiritual being.
What you see, and no so can game no. And Nancy, I want to say lingerie sharing your them so baby episode kunu kwati won tem no. That naked. A naked wife or a naked woman kills a man's male organ. Because if you are half dressed, it gives quicker mental erection.
Excitement.
Also because a man wants to hunt. And so be no baby brides there be
pants be dan cho say ade onim say about baby be na washa dross.
And some men no mo adwum ya dey a mental disorder.
And you do what works for you. Yes. Partner pair no we say me dana me she bibia me ntmenda. And it's not because of them but men kwa me da okra me she
bam ka me ka say me ya wari aye pena say be di say me body be no ada naked me ndu naturally me no other naked mean do because it reduces the foreplay mentality. There should be a process. Saturday I will share. I see it me running baby. Like there should be some movement. But I just say ever ready. Vic, you need to dress to bed. Vic, are you aware some go put me gary and you may on sra on for plus on boss splash. On yashi of your jaria or buy a deal to me shepa or kai a table net to say libo net bonnet or kai where to me
China me beda like maybe me have friends that me imoya then me tell me
nyam dey so we
like
because
we screen swatch me so dem me beda pan na o ka sardine na ye free
no body splash near you dey okoda roll on the body splash
so they don't care about these things obi wo kra no ofie adware na opie no na ebia ne baketo ebi kita enchina me no obi egu ni so
no da koda surprise now when you now say mo sex like
that was
blow away
what you understand? There are too many things. I think that this year, no,
most onion, fresh onion to subscribe.
And I think that this year, no, we should teach more of the hygiene. Yeah, personal hygiene, nature. Pillow smell, bed sheet color, bed sheet smell, towel smell. Yeah, it told be a towel mubon.
What is one sense?
Vic, my cousin microphone jean diba. Etu bon. Etu.
Of course.
Abranti be sending me message be after my tweet. Or see your doggy pabo ejai.
Etu one bon.
I don't know jai doggy no. Ni yire ne to bombing.
Ananya sweat.
People don't take care of themselves.
People don't clean themselves.
What they support you to a bon. Etu yen fa support you. Ye biemu de nsane samna wo ho eto. Your 4 fingers must wash. They be me boys me no mu just say you wash front with the right and wash back with the left. And me ba boys ni mpo. Omo de sama wo ho omo to. Enti say o kan sem ni say oba no to bon. Ina odi oba na ne to bon a. Ne kan ye den. Enti the woman is obeda me ti halfway. No we di awie. Na we say kotafre eto be nye twa ne bon o eto ne bon enti obi wa ye na nyi say we mi nye bio dog mi nye bio mebo missionary isa na ma pem bia akoda obi so dog say na o kan doggy wo de ne to mpa so ye ne doggy a o boy anu asera sliding in say no ko o ko sweme o just o boy na anu
now we train ba.
And the worst of it is here, there were wrong beds. And the height is correct. But tax a position no year or office on. Yeah, you new office table so that now we are one. You never make it to heaven. Because office desks height no at the floor. And I mean, Jane said that Ben Cran made you about tables. I said, the air cost you there. What do you see?
Office height in the kitchen height in different room.
Different room. Work table near work table no higher. And you won't do baby. Who actually? You are far.
Obi ko asi mission nkwa na yabo no kwa ho. No kwa obi so kwa 5 times a whole year no kwa ho. You woman ni
Una was squatting in our woman squatting.
Suddenly any yo. Any yase bezi no squatting. Baby. Yeah, share na yema. They be agasi and spicy sex life. Me dey me who dey despise it. But it to be how do you enhance the smaller things? The pillow is smelling. The bed spread is dirty. The room has a lot of molds in the place. Bibia da ho basebi. Mannequins they be like let's keep the place okay. And let's keep the body going well. Sra. Obi wa yi ni bi so. Obi sa sa de no sha e print o matade. Na tade no I mean from morning what be feel you know they are little things but oko kan e be to say bia onya obada. Do you know how inconvenient it is for you to do XYZ? Well, missionary na be ma wa Vic say wa come eto ho amamate asese on the we den missionary na no they account say mission sucking and na say who did now and me dream senate Vic yen kan fit next week na me aduma
le nu funu so
start sexual position for the week because agency obi request is anti
yeah position next because a man also enya pink clits pink pussy. You last one answer. Yeah, sorry, swear. Well, please, my question is very simple. I feel my penis is growing small and it's causing my wife to mock me. Therefore, I've decided that this year I will not give her the chance to use it anymore. So she will mock me. I want to tell her to go look for the one that is big for her. Because me too, this is what God gave me. And every time before sex, she will tell me it's small. It's growing smaller. Meanwhile, I'm growing and I do not see my penis growing smaller. Could it be that she is growing bigger and I'm growing smaller? Please help me. Otherwise, I'll do something deadly. Hey, Brian Yabutre. Asamba Yabutre Bemena. Or say, or Felicia and the cotton, a yaketwa. Na, the wife and so edistre no time bia obedi ne wife and all the okote ese na ketwa hwe e no say they say why na you say on the new crab biom na wan benya chance crown and betizi no you know na o say ebia na any age o say me metifi adui ebia na me age no me age ni ntina ebia me kote no ketwa because me kra asa me hu ni so na fu na so ntina o so hu o say I cannot see
we go nye
I so no do say kote na ketwa ba ebia onyi ni ntia ntia mboa no nyesa ni obeye de obedi ewu, right? That's how they say. O say yam bemu dia ne ni obeye na enya papa enti yemremu e na Council Lutrot is there age I would do our cut no emem ye ketwa na so bema?
Is a yes. Ideally, Abeka say at from age 25, the penis doesn't grow again.
But it shrinks.
Shrinking could be a clinical deficiency.
Yeah. Okay.
But as for growth, dear,
okay.
Yeah, because from 1821, the tissues have developed. Maximum by 25, the penis shouldn't grow again.
Okay.
But you will grow. So who grow with fat? Oh yeah, kesieno. Ewet mama kotene when ya nam kakra bi.
Okay.
What me sure baby? Ni twesa by nam na woso no. Ya pofu. Enjo hwehwa ne twa obre. Ojase enti enyi ni de dua no. Enam no tumi nyi wo ho.
Okay.
But shrink here na yale ese wo kohwe.
Okay.
Ebi a clinical defect. Okwa e beka jo sampa shrink ana shrink.
Okay.
Ebi wo ho a obi si me koti iswa in what stage? Is he at flaccid mode, at erected mode, or what? And the penis height you were erected, you were flaccid. And the flaccid mode you were said naturally no length in the circumference in the at erected position you were say besi and na your bear may be unless they abnormal and cut it into 9 inches.
Okay.
Anything beyond 9 inches abnormal. Okay. Even to because obana se hono kra 90 untumi di enkodu ho. Enti ba kwate shrink ya because shrink na a pen drive so for apia kitikiti entumi nya hwe. But ebi wo ho so a enye clinical shrinking. Sana kind a physical and the physique of the person.
Okay.
Because say untumi hu kwate ya oba bia after 35 years is believed an African woman from 30 years and above you cannot see your private part because a natural for the African woman.
Like
our anatomy, that is how we are developed. So so this flat tummy business, flat tummy goal. It is not an African thing because our anatomy naturally is likely say
okay.
So dear mean dear mean can't say wrong, but per the clinical things I yes that is how it's supposed to be. Sounds on a bear man so. At a certain age, it's likely say obey man unko hunu ye, but sorry say but we yefu starting ye kesiye de ba etwikum
etwen kote ne kum
kote ne mem
okay
etu to me ye kesiye ama na kote aye ketekete enti ye kesiye na ebi ama na enti abranti okan me mo ndi ne ho bone onhwe se emu sema ya kan ni nyina na de wo he
o se ebia na ne wife no so twa na abai
etwa baya ye wo se ne edi etwa baya ye di corner
okay
etwa e bai sen ubetumi di o
okay
hwe e ka se etwa baya awo etumi ma etwa lose ne elasticity
yeah
etina me kan de bia se vagina tear ni bi wana laceration no se ya anya ho adwuma yi a na ye problem etwa ne elastic means what she pure to a elastic wo mu da na tete de na ye pam ton no se elastic ni e weaker once na pure to na aye gbaya elastic ni tete yo but I lose the malleability of the elasticity and na aye gbaya sa na etwa ne tie but se ko ba ne so obi se etwa na bia eye twa akata efo a na bia na because still nyame ambo twa se enkata ye bo twa ne se mbie na se na nyame bo ne se ade bia eba no mbie na nhia ebie hia wo corticize iti brother mesrew se twene na ebia di wona akote ye keto anso adwe wona hwe se den na aba ne nyina mu no hospital na ko bisa
okay
kona ko clinical test eturi bi so a kote keto na wadwe mu etwe kese nso e wadwe mu
okay
e ya mpase bi atwe na ba ekese ba wona wutumi hu sa ekese dodo
okay
na etwe ekese a yedi ni sei yedi ni nchen mu udi missionary ye wose ne yeda udi if I say doggy a etwe so ye wose ne yedi no hwe no yire wo no go ne to a kai se ube lose etwe position bi o because eto kese no naturally obi a ne to so eto no ye wotu bi wo ho a eso but enteki wine glass get the friends back and I get ne to no koye no ono koye ne to nim de oye okoye ne to ne say yentumi fa wine glass esi ena te say agro meni ne te ho ena ofa wine glass ye di see ne to esi ho eto yes awie na nye natural nti no ebe mi hu ni tweda but so inverted protruded once say obi wo te ne twaso udi en pon ni like obo ka kire obo obi wo te wo a te ne twaso a question you can say not to answer obi wo te ne twaso obi so wo a vague o te wo a na twa ne bo mframam eti say you fan say de o te ne twaso no se okoye ne to ne shape ni ba say a won bre because at the end of the day etwe no e de to ne ba say enti e say a etwe ne pie na obi a ne twa bo nanim no ono okoye ne to nso a enko ese ne wo nanim enti ba bia wo twehye no na where the perineal is perineal ne ye line ketwa ne de trumu ne twe no enti bia perineal no wo no na bia betima shock o se uhu twa ne bio enti wan hwa obi akoye ne to petu kase me de bia me kase etu kase minim se betime dibi ese me tumi hu ene se me hu ga bi to pa with UTV emi se eh na bra wo de ye de wo fie no me ye movie sister you to soon enti me bi se ne twa wo he enti bra ansa na beka se twa na bie no hwe se wonyima na
okay
wonyima ko hospital if you are supposed to exercise go and exercise
okay
if you are eating wrongly do something about it because flat tummy business no eboa ukoti nso ye tia men ko no meduru bi akekewo ko hospital first
okay yo Councillor Pefa yapon yapon tinu yenye e take home
take home
another day about so
take home na make an say be ma emma ye ne kwati the advance no so as a wife it's better don't do that oba na anya de say orders no matter how much you joke you can also oh sisi ade but you don't joke about it their ego is very tied to their performance don't joke about it yes sensible baby say so twetwe ukunu kwati awa na oda ho nti ye shrinke sa no penguto na fa twetwe ma no kwati bo ho amemu akoshem mo na wo twetwe no pie yes nguto nti massage man wa wo dia massage ne ntumi yimpie but nsem na wo keka no jaisa this year we are going positivity nkoa nti mesra wow 5 days pe na the whole year no jaisa and then mitie me ya and area na bododo and then me kwase no yenja excuses me nuamba me yenja excuses wa worry na aware ne edientia na yedu echi pope kofa obaye wo so ntimi nya ade so be maniti so abonten so na osan so ye dede hardren wa na wo ye ho nti mesra this year de ma ho kwan na meme wukunu ondi wuye no service wuye no ntia na okoware nya bibie ntia nya wa ho ofe opeso odi ntia na ware ma ho kwan na ondi na ja ise nkwala no ye hwe nkwala nkwa e mema na omunya responsible so be responsible tuya utuya nkoba na bie Mediane Councillor Perfect.
See?
Mediane sisi bento. Sisi ane chimodene ma wife munjai chimodene chana mode bo chimodene ya chana ya wari ato. Ye dia kosi dem. O chimpna kra na uma ye do say tata peja wona. Ana wanyanya wa hya wo kawa ede wa kwatena fie. Wo de chana ebo ne chimodene me nua ba me maame. One for the watchable modern, one more I ready to eat cotton on better matter of so I am ready. And see a tiny be say, often say, Ukunu, send your episode do no own do years or so. A casa or your Ukunu. I was so to me in a casa chain say, Mirror, me would give me a saying I'm pen, saying I'm a pen. And say, dear, I'm with the butcher more than the moon chasso. mun chasna mun bie twa mun fa awo ne e ba hwe ne school fees asem embe yese ye be hwe nkola enye nu nti na be ma no ware be ma no nim se wa wo ba e wo so hwe ne ma onim ne responsibility onim ne duties also as a woman also wo de ne se wo be satisfy wukunu enti etwe na mudi botimoden mun jai ne one way style na wukunu ka se da no ho kra wa bre sese wa bre akwetana wo ma me ho nya me
Councillor Lutherot obi se mi mbisa se o ka se nefu kese a onko weke a ne ade ye hu mema so omugye me so eno so hwenke omkote o se eno so de na kose ana
yes bemma bi o ye macho man bia onye ade o mpem a man with muscles sexual performance is low because the testosterone that must build the sexual life is building the muscle. So have moderate exercise. You want to trim your tummy, there are a lot of things you can do that will not build muscles or fat.
Okay.
Because don't lose your penis. Because after 25 years, you don't grow penis anymore. And America say, share exercise a beboa, me can't waso. So you funa I say share exercise a beboa. You have too many trimming machines a beboa. But don't do anything to lose your penis. Vic, Bema okotie no me dru na wu. The son say, otiase yede. Sister, oba atwebe wu a ne ho wonfaso wo. Ba Bema koti wu a firewood po. Yentimi fa won yen soja. Enti bra hwe na koti wu. Wa wo hwe me na ho se awade ma koti wu. Ana mpratwe boni binti koti yewu. Perfect can seem be fine pass fa koti ndi agro. Vic, obetimi koti di agro. Obeka obeja agro di na ara ho. Okita koti ni nyina na ebo koti ni dua. Na se na me se no ya no ko ba bi na ba be ka kire me wa. Be ka kire me bia na o koye. Na se say ya ekese o. Yeah, kase gu ye careful say wo do koti mani kase gu enti ye mfa koti ni ma obubi say de mawa o twa ne mpoa o kase gu so o ti ase ye mpepa ho the last time I can say ye nsua san ye pepa twem
okay
ye nsua san ye pepa koti wo ye di wi a
okay
obu o di wi a on pepa ho mpo obi si we gya ese ko pepa ne yire ho obi pa wi e o kasa na anim na say ne pepa twem o ma me ankyere wa na okana grosso but any ya said you can change so names in the picture and one paper view and that's why I say must to me people in twem dia on farm money 0277
yes
609 remember postmarital counseling is very essential sex counseling is very important on 0277 Macbe ginger honey chips 609 644 0277 60 9644 available for counseling niambo I say when hu twedi a wo ye bema ukoye den wosoro ahimem
yo bema unim twedi de ukoye den wosoro ahimem twedi ni kotidi very very essential and then me post issue no be say enye sex nko and holding marriage yenim sa yanka say no nko but one of the fundamentals we sex feel our na I said brother and sister bio Madam wasi bebre samoje mreshe red light show enyumre ye fremi Vicky Zugana ha ena mrebe makwan ami adro curtains na wo enyumre show no so open and repeat the idea we call YouTube because red light show dey enye repeat ya mo bisasa but enye repeat e wo UTV this we call YouTube UTV Ghana red light e wo YouTube ho ya upload wo ho obehu ya episodes e twem nyina kona kwahwe bi nefa esua ade meda obia say from your bosses doctor yes enka doctor ni mienu nti Dr. Square Father Dixon ana ye GMSQ ba kwa e wonu wo fi ha Kennedy Osei Asante ana ye general ye director Mr. Roger Quartin so ye da say me producer Sophia ne Gladys ana ye me sound me camera me light me switch me set designer me Obia contributed to the success of Red Light Show in my production team in many some papa Panyamisha mo Councillor Perfect Councillor Lutherot Nisisi Bento so am become home madam wasi bebre see ntimi anje bre and discuss issue amestro ye besa bebu aba be sort out why me patch me ma obunfu na Bella nso o ma me wig no Bella wigs oye bibia oye hair revamping hair cutting hair coloring bibia opese obotre bibia opese oye bia fra Bella was 055 304 1995 na Bella nwi de eye quality na ne bo so eda fem me din di Vicky Zuga na da senenso na me adoma ye babe mama another interesting edition of the Red Light Show nyame sha ononye wakoma so de nyina emfa ma makra